So next is relationship between the zeros and coefficients of a cubic polynomial. We have seen that for the quadratic polynomial. Now for a cubic polynomial. As I told you earlier, a cubic polynomial will have a maximum of 3 zeros. Up to 3 zeros it can have. Now what is that relationship? As we did in the quadratic case, here you see. If alpha, beta and gamma, this letter is read as gamma, gamma rays you studied like that. Again Greek alphabet. Alpha, beta and gamma are the zeros of the cubic polynomial, general cubic polynomial. Ax cubed plus bx square plus cx plus d. Okay, ax cubed plus bx square plus cx plus d. Where this a, b, c, d are real number, a should not be 0. This already we have seen. Okay, taken this. Then what is the relation? 3 zeros, okay, alpha, beta, gamma. The first one is about the sum of zeros. If I add the zeros, what will come? Alpha plus beta plus gamma means the sum of the 3 zeros will be same as minus b by a. Here b is x square coefficient. Okay? In quadratic it was x coefficient. Take care. Here it is x square coefficient. So minus b by a. Again, alpha beta plus beta into gamma plus alpha into gamma. This dual product. Alpha beta added to beta into gamma added to alpha into gamma, that will be equal to c by a. C by a means this x coefficient by x cube coefficient. Okay, here x square coefficient by x cube coefficient, here x coefficient by x cube coefficient, like that. The third one, alpha into beta into gamma, the product of the 3 zeros will be same as minus negative of d by a. We take d is 0, constant term, a is x cube coefficient. So minus d by a. Remember all this. So alpha plus beta plus gamma is minus b by a. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma is c by a. And alpha into beta into gamma is all product of all the zeros will be minus d by a. Okay. This is what the relationship between zeros and coefficients of the cubic polynomial. Now let's verify this. There I had taken a question from your class 9th, because the question is not in the book. In your book they have given cubic polynomial and they gave the zeros also. Only they are asking you to verify the property. This for knowledge, okay, may or may not be so important in the examination point of view. But here, anyhow, so cubic polynomial taken x cubed minus 23x square plus 142x minus 120. These are taken from 9th class. Then you know how to find the, how to factorize the cubic polynomial. Finding factors of the cubic polynomial you learned. That was in chapter 2, same chapter polynomial in class 9. You can refer the book. There are many questions of this kind. So what you do is, given polynomial you take it as p of x. Okay. Then you first find 1 0 by trial and error method. Means you put values for x. What are the values you put? 1 or minus 1, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 3 until p of x becomes 0. You keep on putting and check by trial and error method you find 1 0. That has been done here, class 9 portion, recollect. So I put x is equal to 1. When I put 1 only the polynomial vanishes. See now look here, substituted, I got these numbers. And the value becomes 0. If it is not becoming 0, next I will try with the minus 1. If not 2, if not minus 2, in that way, trial and error method. So when I put first x is equal to 1, immediately I got it is becoming 0. So what I got? So x is equal to 1 is a 0 of the polynomial. X is equal to 1 is a 0 of the polynomial, you will get like that. Okay, next is what we learned there, you are doing there, dividing the given polynomial by factor x minus 1. You did long division method, and this method also taught to you. Means you are using synthetic division. Okay, or is this synthetic division we usually call diminishing or reducing by 1. What is diminishing by 1? We are dividing by x minus 1. Nothing but dividing by x minus 1. Dividing given polynomial by x minus 1. You get a quadratic quotient there. The same thing we did by synthetic division there also. So what we do? We write all the coefficients of our cubic polynomial. The x cube coefficient, x square coefficient, x coefficient and constant term. Okay? Then we write 1. Now in this place we write 1. So what we do here? Synthetic division. First you substitute, put here 0. Then add and write whatever comes. First one you put here 0. Add, you get 0 plus 1, 1. Then what you do? You multiply these two and write here. Right? 1 into 1, 1 I multiply. Then add this. Not subtraction, addition. When you add, negative 22. Again this 1 into negative 22, multiply and write here. So you get negative 22. Again add, you get 120. Then this 1 into 120, 1 into 120 multiply, write here. Okay? So if you are adding, you are multiplying, you will get not negative 120, positive 120 you get. 1 into 120, positive 120. So you get negative, positive 120. Now add these two, it will become 0. The last term will become always 0 here. So now you are left with, instead of 4 terms, you are left with the 3 terms. These 3 terms. Okay? This will be coefficient of x square now. After diminishing, after dividing. This will be coefficient of x. This will be constant term. Write the polynomial. So 1x square minus 22x and this 120 plus 120. So you get a quadratic quotient. You get, when you diminish the given cubic polynomial by 1, it becomes quadratic like this. The last term is 0, leave it. This will be taken as x square, negative 22x plus 120, like a quadratic polynomial. Instead of doing so, what we did in class 9th, that also the method. You are dividing the given polynomial, cubic polynomial by the factor x minus 1. You learn factor theorem. If x is equal to 1 is a 0, x minus 1 is a factor. You divided and you got the same quotient. At that time I explained you this method also. So this is little easier for you. Okay, you got this quotient. Next what you do? You factorize it by splitting middle term method or whatever the method you learned already. So I have done here factorizing this quadratic quotient. So factorize here. I got this one, I factorized by splitting middle term. I got here, I didn't explain all these, already we are familiar with. Factorize, I got two factors, x minus 12 and x minus 10. From these two, you get two more zeros. Equating each of them to 0 as we did earlier. X is equal to 12, x is equal to 10. So 3 zeros are ready now. X is equal to 1. First 0 got by trial and error. These two, the other 2 zeros after factorizing we get. Okay. So 3 zeros. 1, 2 and 2. Take any one alpha, beta and gamma. Go for verification now. So alpha 1, beta is 12, gamma is 10 I take. In our polynomial, as per polynomial, A is 1, B is 23, C is 142, constant term, D is negative 120. So now I am going for verification, okay? Alpha plus beta plus gamma. Add all the zeros, I got 23. Simultaneously do at that side what? Minus B by A. Minus B by A. I got same 23. So these are same. So alpha plus beta plus gamma is same as minus B by A. Verified here. Okay. Same way. Alpha into beta plus beta into gamma plus alpha into gamma. This is all I check. I got 142. C by A. 142 by 1. Again 142. Same thing. Okay. Next is the product of the zeros. Alpha into beta into gamma. When I multiply, I got 120 minus D by A. I got 120. So these are same. We verified that. Okay. This is what the question is about. You find the zeros and you verify. Sometimes they will give you the zero and you will have to verify. Okay. Now see this question, page number 32, example 5. They give the zeros. You just verify only. Okay. Yeah. Welcome back. We have seen actually that zeros of a cubic polynomial and the relationship between zeros and coefficients in the last class. Okay. Actually, in this exercise 2.4, given as an optional exercise, but you have to do. Question may be coming from that. And the textbook it has been given that it is not from the examination point of view, but it is. Now they can ask any question within the syllabus. So it's in the syllabus. How to learn? Okay, see, these two questions from your textbook you can check. Exercise 2.4, question number 1. There are two bits of questions are given. In those questions, they have given the zeros. So what we have to do? The question asks you, verify these are zeros of the polynomial or not. So how to verify? Just substitute the zeros in the polynomial. Check that its value vanishes or not. If so, if the value becomes 0, then the given number is the 0 of the polynomial. Like that, all the three zeros you check. If you find all those three values are zeros of the polynomial, then straight away go for verification in the property. Okay? Sum of zeros what? Product of zeros taken two at a time, like this alpha, beta, beta, gamma, alpha, gamma, like this. And the product of zeros, alpha into beta into gamma. This is what? Is it coming minus b by a, c by a, and minus d by a? This is what we have to check. Okay. Here is question number 2. See this question. I have not written the question. You can read the question from a book. What the question says? They have given you sum of the zeros. Means alpha plus beta plus gamma. They gave 2. Then they gave the product of zeros taken, sum of product of zeros taken 2 at a time. What does it mean? That alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma minus 7 they gave. Third thing, they have given the product of zeros, means alpha into beta into gamma, they gave you minus 14. These are the three values they give. Now the reverse process. The question asks you what exactly the cubic polynomial is. The question asks you one thing, you keep in mind. The question doesn't ask you what is the cubic polynomial. The question asks you to write a cubic polynomial. Why write a cubic polynomial? There are many polynomials having these properties. Okay. So the question asks you only one. So what is only one here? Let us see that. So you know that the property alpha plus beta plus gamma is 2. What is exactly that alpha plus beta plus gamma is? Minus b by a. So minus b by a is 2. And this one, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma is minus 7. That is c by a is minus 7. Taken right. Alpha beta alpha into beta into gamma, alpha beta gamma, that is minus 14. That is as per property minus b by a is minus 14. Okay. Now you want the polynomial, right? You write the general polynomial. Simply write the general polynomial. So ax cubed plus bx square plus cx plus d. General cubic polynomial. You write. Okay. You know very well. In cubic polynomial, a, b, c are real numbers, but a not equal to 0. A cannot be 0, right? So what we are doing here, I know these values. Everywhere the a comes in the denominator. So what do? You multiply this polynomial by a and divide it. So multiplying and dividing by a. So value does not change. Huh? So multiply by a throughout. Every term multiply by a, divide by a. So that a I put outside, multiplying by a and dividing by a. So when I divide this by a, what will happen? X cubed. Here b by a x square, c by a x, d by a. This is a multiplier, this is a divisor. Everywhere here by a coming, here a x cubed by a is x cubed. A got cancelled. Keep like that. Now you note down. See this b by a, c by a, d by a. All these you are having over here. Right? Just take and substitute. If you want b by a, you have here minus b by a is 2. So what is b by a? Minus 2. Change the sign. So b by a become minus 2. So here write minus 2. Your c by a already there, direct minus 7 right here. Minus d by a minus 14. So d by a is plus 14. That you write here. So you got this polynomial. Here comes a out. Okay. This a is just like in the quadratic polynomial we wrote a k there. Just like that one. What is this a? This a is any real number. A not equal to 0. Any real number. A not equal to 0. What you do when you change the value of a? So now I take in this question a is 1. If I take a is 2, a is 3, any value I can take. So when you change the value of this a, you get different polynomial. It doesn't affect your zeros here. Any polynomial, suppose if I have a polynomial, I multiply this by 2 completely, by 3 or by 4, any number I multiply, I get the zeros remain the same. Okay? You will take the common factor out and then go for factorization. This is what is happening. So you get a polynomial like that. I write here k is a is equal to 1. A is 1 I take. So you write the polynomial as x cube minus 2x square minus 7x plus 14. Got the polynomial. Okay? This is what question number 2 talks about. Question not written. You have to copy the question from your textbook and write the solution under that. Let's move to the next question. Few questions we do, few of them you have to do, which I feel that these are coming under the optional exercise. Little, arts question, higher order thinking questions. Those have been explained to you. You will be also getting some questions of the same kind. You will have to do by yourself. It will be given in the form of worksheet. Okay. Now let us go to this. See this question 3. They have given you a polynomial and they gave the zeros in terms of some literal numbers. Alpha, the first zero, a minus b, and beta, a, gamma, a plus b. They gave all these 3. Okay, the question asks you to find the value of this a and b. So you will have to use the property and find the value of a and b. So go for it now. So your polynomial you compare with the ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. You compare. I am using capital because here also some a, b are coming. So you don't have to get confused. So that is why we compare with the capital A I use. Okay, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. When compare with that with a given polynomial, you get a is 1, b is minus 3. What is c? 1. C is 1 here. 1x. So c is 1. D. This is c. D. 1. So all these values are kept ready. Now we go for the property. Using the property, we will find out. So we know that alpha plus beta plus gamma is minus b by a. So minus b by a is coming here to 40. I put these values here. I got 3. So minus b by a is 3. So means what all these things here? Alpha, beta, gamma given over here. Just add them and see that what is happening. A minus b plus a plus b getting 3. The alpha plus beta plus gamma 3. Okay. So now this b getting cancelled. So 3a is 3. So a is 1. The first one we got. A's value is ready. Now we want only value of b. Means small letter b. This we want b. Okay. Let's go for it. Now we have the other properties. The dual product. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma c by a. You can use it or you better use this one. It is more easier one. So use this one. Here only you will get the value of b because you don't know, you need only 2 unknowns. So the 2 equations may give you the 2 values a and b. Okay. Now I take this, the third one, the product of zeros, alpha into beta into gamma minus d by a. So what is minus d by a? The d value here, a value here, substitute and then put a value for alpha, beta and gamma here. What is given? So I got 1. And one more thing you do, you got the value of a now already, use that here. A minus b means 1 minus b. You are going to find only the value of b. Okay. So a's value already got, you put them here. So 1 minus b into 1 plus b is minus 1. So you use here, multiply them. Use a plus b, a minus b formula, a square minus b square. Identity use here while multiplying. So you got here, see 1 square minus b square is equal to minus 1. Transpose is minus 1 other side. Okay. So 1 square minus b square is equal to minus 1. We have transpose and getting that b square is 2 coming. B square is 2. So what is the value of b? Take the square root of it. One more thing here is you have to take plus or minus square root of 2. Okay? Because your 2 square is, root 2 square is 2. Minus root 2 the whole square also 2. So we can't simply say b square is 2, b must be 2. It can be, b must be root 2, we cannot. So it can be root 2 or minus root 2. Both are correct here. So you take the value of b as root 2 or minus root 2. So 2l is square as this. Okay. So now we get the value a is equal to 1 and b is equal to plus or minus root 2. Like that. AB may be 2l. So you can substitute. If you put root 2, you get a set of 0. You will get these values alpha, beta, gamma. If you put minus root 2 in the place of b, you get the same numbers but in the reverse order. Nothing changes. Okay. So a is 1 and b is equal to root 2 or minus root 2. Both are here correct. And this is not required for it because I use the other way also. In the other property, dual product alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma c by if you use also, you will get the same value for b. It's not required. You use only these two things you use. You will get the value of a and b. Clear now?